In the morning, most of you, I hope it was like that, were listening to the invitation. The invitation is not telling you to go and do anything. It's simply pointing at some things which you're able to perceive and follow inwardly until at some point you realize that, but I'm just here. I'm not an object here. I'm not doing anything. I'm not thinking anything. I'm not becoming anything. There's no anger here, and there's no desire here. This is not a belief system. It's not a mood. It has no limitation. You intuitively and immediately know this. And I may ask you at this point, do you feel that you are lacking anything? Those of you who have listened to the invitation and embraced it as your guide or friend, did you feel at that point, oh wow, I really miss my apartment right now, or whatever? No, it is a sense of total contentment and completeness. So even oscillation has no meaning at all for you here. That's at a lower place where the mind is still active and the sense of yourself, the idea you have of yourself, is still virile and active. But here, in your natural state, the most natural state, it is not concerned about that.
So if I find myself feeling, I found it again, it's also just watched and not giving attention.
We can be more specific than that. If you feel again, yes, I got it again, like this, okay, that is a feeling also appearing in the immensity of the self. It's just a feeling. The feeling may go. If you identify with a feeling, being a feeling, it is a phenomenon that come and go. If the feeling go, you may think, oh, it is gone. But that which is not merely a feeling. Feelings are felt in it or perceived in it. But nothing, including mood or feeling or anything, can represent what that is. There is no concept that can represent what that is. It simply is. It is the most natural, and what feels very difficult for us to grasp is that we are accustomed to evaluating things, to say how big they are and how much they feel like this and like that. You cannot apply that thinking to the self.
So it's like the beliefs I have accumulated of what enlightenment should be and how it
they can get in the way.
That's what I'm realizing.
And realizing that is good because it frees up more space. If we are simply pursuing a favorite idea, a concept of something, then you may miss it altogether because you're trying to find your idea of what you think it is, like that, including your idea of who you think you are.
I think I am also expecting something bigger than what will actually happen when I do find myself.
You know, amazingly, there is only the self.
Yes, these words sometimes.
Amazingly, all this talk and the searching for the self and the flying to Rishikesh and everything is the dance of the dynamic consciousness arising in the ever-present self that you are, the most natural. The self doesn't look like you. It doesn't look like your face. It doesn't look like you. It's not, it doesn't look like your form. It doesn't look like anything at all. It's not something that can be found and kept. Even the idea of the one finding it and keeping it and losing it are only ideas momentarily appearing in it and like clouds moving along, like all other things that you perceive. Now it's okay, let me try and imagine that. sometimes I think, yeah, I got it. You know? Even that is not it. Then you go, oh no, then how am I going to find it? Even that feeling, that expression, that frustration is only momentary clouds passing in the infinite sky of your being and self. Is it a mystery? For who? For the one who is searching to fulfill their projection, it is. And it is so, I say it is obvious, but it is only obvious when it becomes obvious. No? Now people, oh no, what is he talking about? Then I say, yesterday we were speaking, one of our sisters had been to the Mahasamadhi of Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj's Guruji in Mumbai. And she was also saying, but Guruji, I found that the master was saying that one of his favorite saying is 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1. You are saying 0, you have to be 0. Then I said, what does 0 mean? What is 0? And can you be 0? I'm going to be 0. No, it's not that. It's speaking to a deep intuition in yourself where you will transcend this field of conceptual thinking and so on. Because, and you will come to the place, and I hope, my intention, or hope, that's our intention, is that each one will come to recognize the obviousness of what I'm speaking, the simplicity of it. You see? But while we have a strong conviction of our personhood and believe in our thoughts and projections and so on, it is as though we block ourselves. No?
Yesterday.